Hello everybody, it is Saturday, August 24th. I gotta tell you, it is a gorgeous day here. It is the perfect day for fall. It's August, I know, but it is perfect, a perfect fall day. Sunny, 73, kind of breezy. It's just the perfect day to be outside. Of course, I'm not outside. I'm on my way to check my mail at the post office. I haven't closed my post office box out yet, but I'm inside canning applesauce and peeling apples. I was gifted a big box of apples yesterday. One of my friends had a big apple tree in her yard, and it was struck by lightning in one of the storms that rolled through earlier this week, and the tree fell. So she was giving away the apples, and I have a huge box full of apples. So I'm going to sauce some of them. I'm going to make apple rings and dehydrate them for some other stuff. And since my son's coming up, I might make an apple pie for him and his girlfriend. We'll see. I'll see how my apples turn out. My roaster pan isn't quite full yet of the apples, but I got tired of peeling them, so I'm using my attachment on the KitchenAid. I borrowed my sister's mixer to do that, but I kind of just got tired of standing there and needed a break. And then I looked in the freezer because I thought, oh, I'll take out a piece of chicken for dinner, and I am completely out of meat. So I decided to come into town and do my errands, grab something for dinner, and I fixed myself that cheese and tomato sandwich for lunch. I'm going to need something else though. I've only had 9 points today, and it is going on 4 o'clock. So I'm going to need something else because now I'm starting to get hungry. But anyway, I'm going to stop at the post office. I'm going to stop at Dollar General to see if they have any canning jars for a good price, because I am out of pint jars, and I need to can my pickles too. And then I need to go to the grocery store to pick up the rest of the things I need for my pickles, and also get something for dinners for the next couple days. So while my apples are in the roaster pan saucing, I decided to go ahead and do some of my running around. But I just can't believe how beautiful it is. I mean, last night when I took the dog out, it was chilly enough where I put a jacket on to go out. So that's one thing I have discovered since I have lost weight, is that I get cold a whole lot easier than what I used to. I used to be hot all the time, but now I get chilly very easily. I mean, one night I had all my windows opened up in the apartment, and I put a jacket on then too because I was chilly, because I didn't want to shut the windows because I like the fresh air coming in. So anyway, not much else going on. I'm just busy inside the house today and doing my little Susie homemaker stuff. So it feels good to be canning again, but and now I'm remembering how exhausting it can be. So, but that's why I'm forcing myself to take breaks. I'm not going to be standing at the sink all day long peeling apples. I do go sit down for a while. Oop, almost past the post office. So luckily Dollar General and the post office are right across the street from each other, so at least everything's in close proximity for me. All right, I'm here at the post office, so I will get back with you later. Good morning. This is my breakfast this morning. I have 2 eggs right here, 0 points. I have 1 tablespoon of the paste picante sauce, which for 1 tablespoon is 0 points. For 2 tablespoons it's 1, but I have 1 tablespoon on here, so 0 points. I have 28 grams of avocado for 1 point. I have a half of a grapefruit. I just took it out of the peel this morning. That's 0 points. And then I used Dee's brothel recipe and I put it in my donut pan. So I have 2 donuts for 3 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on my plate, 2 in my coffee, which makes 6 points for breakfast on this glorious Saturday morning. All right, for lunch today, I'm just having a tomato and cheese sandwich. I have 2 slices of Aunt Millie's bread. That's 2 points. 1 slice of Velveeta for 1 point. Tomatoes are 0, so 3 points on my sandwich. I'm having a container of unsweetened applesauce for 0. Big glass of water for 0. Right, for my lunch, I'm having a pizza. I have 6 slices of pepperoni. This is actually 1 point, but I already ate 12 slices of pepperoni, so I'm counting 3 points for the pepperoni, 3 points for the tortillas. I have a 1/4 cup of reduced fat Mexican blend cheese on the pizzas, and that is also 3 points. And then just some veggies with a little bit of plain tomato sauce. So it's kind of an expensive lunch, point-wise. 9 points for this lunch. And a big glass of water. So 9 points for lunch. This takes me to 15 points for the day. For my dinner tonight, I'm having about 4.5 ounces of pork chop. It's a pork loin chop, sirloin chop. So it's very, very lean. 4.5 ounces. It's 5 points. I have 1 ear of corn. This is just one. I divided it in half. For 0 points, my tomato slices and onions are 0 points, and I just have I cooked some apples and onions with my pork. So it's also 0 points. So my dinner tonight is 5 points. Takes me to 20 points for the day. Well, this is the second video I've recorded tonight. Deleted the one I did earlier. I ended up going out with a friend for ice cream tonight. So I'm assuming I'm about at 40 points. We got hard ice cream, so I got a double dip ice cream cone. And I thought, well, that's okay, because sometimes, now this is just me, might not work for you, but sometimes I have to kind of shock my system into losing weight again. And sometimes by introducing a food that I don't eat normally, that's what does it. Tonight for me it was ice cream. So it was good. I'm glad I did it, but I'm glad I don't do it every night anymore. There was a time I would get ice cream every night. But this was full-fat ice cream, so that's okay. I mean, I have eaten hardly any fat the last couple of weeks, and my weight has slowed way, way down. So see what happens. I also wanted to tell you, I could not weigh myself this morning. Not for lack of trying, but apparently the battery died in my scale. And I tried all day to change the battery, but I did not have the right size screwdriver to get a hold of that little screw to put a new battery in. I had the batteries, I just didn't have the right contraption to get into the battery compartment. Well, I got that taken care of this afternoon, so tomorrow morning I can weigh myself again. But it's kind of weird to tell your scale to turn on in the morning and it says error, and I'm thinking, I broke it and I didn't even stand on it yet. So anyway, I've had a pretty active day, actually. I don't have 10,000 steps in because I was up here canning stuff, but I have 15 flights of stairs. So right now my legs are tired because I was standing at the sink all day. I don't know if I told you this or not, but the apples that I have, they're not, I don't think they're good sauce apples. I just did a small batch. I wanted to see how they were going to look because the apples seemed young. If the tree hadn't gotten hit by lightning, these would have been wonderful apples. But they're too young for sauce. They're very, very tart, and they're not breaking up nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and try to mash this up the best I can with my immersion blender. And I probably am not going to can this batch because, first of all, there's not that much there. I'll probably just freeze it. It's still unsweetened applesauce. I can use it for baking. But with the bulk of them, I'm going to make apple rings out of them and dehydrate them. So then I'll have apple snacks. Uh, I have a lot of apples, so I probably won't do it to all of them, and the deer are probably going to get some of the apples. So anyway, that's what I decided to do. Tomorrow I have to get going on the pickles because I got the cucumbers on Thursday, so I need to get those done tomorrow. And I only got enough pickles and onions, or cucumbers and onions, to do one batch. And I'm making the bread and butter pickles. Those are the ones that my kids really like. Um, that's why I make those. And then I give some away for gifts at Christmas time. So, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. And tonight I'm just going to chill the rest of the night. I might go back and sew a little bit, but I don't know. I'm getting tired, and I don't like to sew when I'm tired. And another thing is I cut my finger, cut my thumb when I was cutting up an apple. And I'm going to put another Band-Aid on it. It came off when I did the dishes, but I don't want anything to get on my fabric. So maybe I'll just wait until that, heals over a little bit. It's Molly. She says, "Can you just sit down for a while, Mama?" Other than that, not a busy day. I was busy, but it wasn't an overly active day for me. It was a Saturday in late August. So it's very, very cool here. Like I said earlier, this would have been a perfect fall day. Today would have been the perfect afternoon for a college football game. So, and actually, I think there is a game on tonight, but none of my teams. My teams start next weekend. I'll be sure not to record anything during those games because, believe me, my mouth is a lot nicer now than what it will be during a football game. And last night, I said a few things too when I was watching the Browns because they blew that game. But, oh well, it's football season. So I guess that's going to be it for me tonight. Like I said, I did go over my 20 points with that ice cream. And I really don't feel bad about it. I haven't gone over my points all week. Well, my points reset on Thursday. This is only Saturday. So, but it had been a while. It's been at least a week before I've been over on points. So that's what my weeklies are there for. And so I'm going to try to figure out how much the ice cream cone was worth. But it was worth a lot because, like I said, it was a double dip, hard scooped ice cream. It was very good. I had 1 scoop of mint chocolate chip, which is my favorite ice cream, and 1 scoop of, they called it sea salt slam. It was like a sea salt caramel ice cream. It was very good. And it was on a sugar cone. So that's my ice cream fix for the summer, I guess. I've only gotten ice cream one other time this summer, so I think I did pretty good. Okay, well, I've decided next weekend I am going to get my hair cut. So, my pension check comes on the 1st, so I'm going to get my hair cut then because right now it's just to a point where it won't do anything because it needs to be trimmed. It probably bothers me a lot more than it bothers other people, but, I'm the one that got to wear it. So, all right, people, that's it. Showed you what I'm eating or what I ate today other than the ice cream. If I would have been totally honest, I would have showed you that ice cream cone. But at least I'm telling you about it. So, I'll be back tomorrow. I will show you what I eat tomorrow. And maybe I'll even show you my pickles. So, talk to you later. Bye.